One Piece is a very long, simple, and enjoyable story, but there are so many arcs in One Piece that I've seen so far that I would pretty much want to talk about today, and that's pretty much what we're going to get into in this video, my top 5 favorite arcs in One Piece. So what is going on, guys? My name is Joey, or EternalAscension, and today I'm pretty much bringing you guys once again another video on One Piece. Now, this is going to be my very first One Piece related video, not Burning Blood, just One Piece related video I'm pretty much doing here on the channel today. I may do more of it to come in the future, but who knows. But today, I wanted to do kind of a video because I did get recommended to do this. And I thought it would be a fun video to put out and to, expand heights and stuff like that. Now, it's interesting for me, that's why I wanted to make this video, is because I just got on the time skip. So most of this top 5 is gonna be pre-time skip things. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so without wasting any more time, guys, let us jump right into this One Piece video. So yeah, so moving it off right at number 5 for me, and keep in mind there are very many arcs in One Piece. Some good, some boring, and just some that really didn't add nothing on to a story. But for me, kicking off number 5 was East Blue, and pretty much just the introduction to every character. Now, this is where a key part comes in, how they introduce the characters and stuff like that. And that's one of the main things I really like about One Piece, is how they introduce many different characters into the series. I love Luffy's introduction, I love Sanji's introduction, I love Nami's introduction, everything like that they do in a great way. That's why every time I talk about One Piece or bring it up, I always gotta give it that kind of credibility, because they do show off their characters and introduce their characters in a great way and explain it in a pretty manly manner. So yeah, and pretty much number 5 is East Blue for me, because I really like how they introduced characters and expanded it onto new levels, and I'm surprised how pretty much the story turned. And that's pretty much how we're getting on to the next arc right after that one, which is the Arlong Park arc. Now, this arc, and the way it kicks off, a lot of people were surprised by this. If you're first time watching One Piece, you'll be very surprised how this arc pretty much kicks off, because the way it goes about it, and it's pretty shocking how somebody turns. That's one of the things too. And this is the first arc that really does have combat in it, feels, everything like that. The backstories in this arc, the fights in this arc, the way they do things in this arc is all in all a great way. And pretty much showing off a very cool antagonist to start off One Piece in the first around 50 episodes, I believe. And after all this events, you'll pretty much want to watch more of One Piece and be like, oh, that was really cool, I want to see more from this, and that character. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Arlong Park was a really good arc. I loved the fights in that arc and how they went about it, especially Usopp. He was a very cool character in that arc. So yeah, so moving it off for number 3 for me is Alabasta. Now, this arc was very eventful. It changed how they did fights in One Piece. This arc had a real fight. And I can even admit this in Arlong Park. For the most part, it was punch, kick, and a Gungam pistol for Luffy, like I always bring up, or a couple slashes from Zoro, and then a finishing move. That's how most of the fights were in One Piece. But when it came to Alabasta, they changed. The fight became 10 times better, especially the final fight between Luffy versus Crocodile, and many other fights in that arc. And the story is just very interesting. The way they go about it is very cool, and the characters they introduce, they actually use characters One Piece uses side characters very well, and other key events in it, they'll bring it up in future arcs and stuff like that. Even now they'll bring up old events from the past and bring it up once again. This arc is a good example for that, and using pretty much side characters in the best way they can. I forgot her name, I'll put it up on the screen right now, but she was used in a very good way, even for a side character. So yeah, for me, that was a great arc all in all. That's some people's favorite arc in One Piece, so I do completely respect that. And that kind of got me wanting to watch One Piece a lot more. So yeah, so moving it off to number 2. Now, with number 2 and number 1, I was really thinking. I'm like, which one do I prefer more? And which one was yo, that was really dope, So kicking it out by number 2 for me, is the Marineford arc. Marineford was great. It was done well. It was one of the shortest arcs in One Piece, but it had the most impact. It was a very key thing that pretty much changed how the world went about things after this war. Many people went down after this war, many people left. new people came in, old people came in, and how the war went about it, introduction of characters, the overall outcome of how Marineford ended was a great way, and it pretty much changed how pirates feel and pretty much the pirate era as we know it. So that's one of the key things I like about this arc, and how it's very short and how many like plot twists they have about it. Like you'll think, oh, Luffy's gonna go down, he's not gonna get back up, and he'll get back up. And some of like the fights that go on about it, like when you see Smoker and stuff like that, that's very cool. That's the choreography around there. When you see the 3 admirals go against Luffy, parts like that are very cool. And for a short arc, they did this in a really, really good way. So yeah, so kicking it off at number 1 for me. Now this arc, I thought Marineford was gonna be it because Marineford was a great arc. I cannot lie. I had so much hype going around and revolving it. But this arc has always been my favorite. And it's probably one of my favorite arcs in shonen history. Enies Lobby or CP9. The introduction of that was great, in my opinion. And I'm still, again, this is like based off pre-time of what I've seen because I feel like I have a right to make this. Some of the best fights in the series. Luffy versus Lucci is some of people's favorite fight in anime history. Bottom line. The way the players are going about it, the way how it turns, everything like that. The fights in this arc are great. How they go about it, how they use certain things, how they introduce many things. The introduction for second gear, the more introduction to Chopper, Frankie, etc. The introduction to many of these characters and how they fight. They do it in a really good way, and I really enjoyed this arc overall. This was a very hype arc for me. I was on the edge of my seat watching Enies Lobby, and that's pretty much all I did have to say for this video. Bottom line, One Piece has many arcs, and I can go on and on and on. I can do a top 10, top 20, top 30, because there's so many arcs in One Piece. But bottom line, this is my top 5, and who knows, maybe it will get beat in the future because One Piece is still going on, and who knows, things could change in the future because One Piece is still going on to this day. That's pretty much all in all I did have to say for this video here today. So yeah, so anyway guys, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. You know what to do. Hit up like, favorite, all that kind of stuff right there. So yeah, what are your guys' top 5 favorite arcs in One Piece? Let me know in the comments down below. This video, pretty much a different video I wanted to put out here today. If you guys want to see more of these kind of videos, not like top 5, but more related One Piece videos, not on Burning Blood, whatever, just One Piece videos, let me know in the comments down below of the video. So yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed. My name is Joey, or EternalAscension, and I'll be talking to each and every single one of you guys in the next video.